In this video, we're going to actually be solving equations. And even though here we just found the exact value, what I did is we set up an equation. So I set this equal to x. We put this in exponential, got our bases to cancel and set the exponents equal to each other. You're doing the exact same thing here, but now they've already have the equation set up. So here we're actually solving for x. So if I can't do anything with it in this form, which spoiler alert, we're not going to be able to this lesson, then I need to rewrite it in exponential. So this is base to my equal sign. So 3 squared, and then that equals my base of x. Well, that's really all we got to do here, right? X equals 9. So that's easy. Same thing here. Base to my equals, so 5 cubed, and that's going to equal x. 5 cubed is 125, so x equals 125. Okay, so that's whenever we're solving for the big number here. Those are going to be the easiest ones. So now it looks like my variable here is where my base is. So let's see what to do there. We will still go from base to equals. So x squared equals my big number of 16. Now with this, to solve for x, we'll take the square root. And we get x equals plus or minus 4. Now I'm not done with this. We haven't really gone over the domain and range of logs. But for your logs, you cannot have a negative in the base or as this big number here. So I cannot use this -4. My answer is simply 4. Okay, no negatives in this base and no negatives in this big number here. So no negatives anywhere. Same concept here. X cubed equals 1/8. Just like taking the square root gets rid of squares, to get rid of this cubic root, we'll take the cubic root of every side. So we're going to get x equals the cubic root of 1/8 is the cubic root of 1 is 1. The cubic root of 8 is 2. And you can put that in your calculator. If you go to math, here's your cubic root, and you put in 1/8, and you get 0.5, which is 1/2. Okay, so that's whenever my x is my base. And now these right here is exactly like what we did last video. When this equals x, this is when we have to get the same base and solve. So here we'll go base to x, so 4 to the x power equals 64. I can rewrite 64 with a base of 4 as 4 cubed. Those cancel, and so therefore x is 3. Base to equals 5 to the x power equals 625. I can rewrite 625 with a base of 5 as 5 to the 4th. So my base of 5's cancel, and we get x equals 4. Okay, so the first 6 problems are kind of 2 of each type. When x is the big number, those are the easiest because you just evaluate what you get. when x is the base, and then when our logs equal x. So the second page is going to be kind of a mixture of those three different types. We have log x equals 2. This is your common log, which we know to have a base of 10. So this is 10 squared equals x. So x equals 100 here. This is again a common log. So this has a base of 10. So 10 to the x power equals 1,000. I need to rewrite 1,000 with a base of 10. And that's 10 cubed. You cancel out your common base of 10, and so therefore x equals 3. Now here we're actually going to get more of an equation, and we still solve for x just like we normally do after we put this into exponential form. We go base to equals, and that is going to equal 3x plus 4. So this is 9 equals 3x plus 4. Let's subtract over our 4. We get 5 equals 3x. Divide by 3. And so therefore, x is 5/3. Exact same thing here. 4 cubed equals 5x minus 1. 4 cubed is 64. Let's add your 1. So 65 equals 5x. Divide by 5. And x equals 13. And then our last two here. Base to equals. That's going to equal x squared. Really and truly, for these to be equal, the same kind of applies. If my exponents are the same, cancel, and x equals 6. So then you got 6 squared equals 6 squared. So that one's really easy. You can also go forward. 6 squared is 36, and when you take the square root of 36, you get 6. And then here we have a common log, so we got a base of 10. So 10 squared equals x squared plus 1. This is 100. Subtract your 1. We get 99 equals x squared. Let's take the square root. We will get x equals plus or minus the square root of 99, which can be simplified. 99 is 9 and 11, which is 3 and 3. We have plus or minus 3 square root 11.